Did you know that planting a tree will reduce your carbon footprint by 5 to 10%? How about going veggie, 20 to 25%? That's not bad, eh? But did you know that switching your patient's pressurized meter dose inhaler to a dry powder inhaler will reduce it by 90+%? Hey guys, I'm Mike. I'm a GP in Manchester, UK, and I'm also a university tutor at one of the medical schools nearby. And in this short video, I'm going to share with you my afterthoughts on topic 14, which is asthma review, and elaborate a bit more on the use of eco-friendly inhalers. Finally, if you stick around to the end, I'll show you a quick and easy switch that you can offer your asthma patients to cut their carbon footprint in half. I don't know if you're into New Year's resolutions, but I am, and my New Year's resolution is to not eat meat on Saturdays. Not impressed, are you? What kind of wimpy New Year's resolution is that? Regardless of how wimpy that is, I was inspired by this image that we're showing all third-year medical students at their asthma teaching. And this is from greeninhaler.org. The massive carbon footprint reduction by changing a patient's pMDI to a DPI is quite spectacular. And here's what NICE has to say about this. A NICE patient decision aid was released in April of 2019 to help patients better understand the environmental impact of the inhalers they use. And you can signpost your patients to this if they want to have a read. The summary of this is that in the UK, we are far behind other European countries in terms of how many pressurized meter dose inhalers we prescribe. And they also give the following statement. Meter dose inhalers have estimated carbon footprints of 500 grams equivalent carbon dioxide per dose, compared to dry powder inhalers that have 20. So 20 grams of 500 is 4%. I guess to put this into context, meter dose inhalers account for about 4% of all NHS greenhouse emissions. That's if you believe in greenhouse emissions, of course. Now, this is from a BBC article. The researchers estimate that replacing even 1 out of 10 of these inhalers with a more environmentally friendly one, like a DPI, would reduce carbon dioxide equivalent emissions by 58 kilotons. And that's thought to be the equivalent of 180,000 return journeys from London to Edinburgh. Now, that's if you trust the BBC, of course. So let's be practical. Before you start switching all of your patients onto dry powder inhalers, that would be an amazing New Year's resolution, wouldn't it? You need to assess whether your patients have the inspiratory effort to actually suck in the medicine, as it were. Now, if you're fancy, you can buy a device like the InCheck, which costs between 20 and 30 quid. But if you're not fancy like me, you can just ask this simple question. Are you able to breathe in through your mouth quickly and deeply within 2 to 3 seconds? And if the answer is yes, well, then they can use a dry powder inhaler. So let's demonstrate. Now, if they say no, you can ask, are you able to breathe slowly and steadily over 4 to 5 seconds? And if the answer is yes, well, they can use a pressurized meter dose inhaler. Now, what happens if they say no to both questions? If something came to your mind, leave it in the comments below. I will spare you a dad joke this time, but only if you promise to put something in the comments. Right, so you know the guidance, you know the stepwise asthma management approach, but which inhalers am I actually putting into EMIS, my clinical system? Now, I know that our patch is working on a protocol at the moment, but it's not ready. So what we're going to do is go on to the GMMG asthma inhaler guide. Now, before I proceed, this is a declaration of interest. Sadly, I wasn't influenced by any pharmaceutical companies here. I mean, do you guys not even take doctors out to lunches anymore? Not even a Tesco meal deal or something? So click on this. So what we have here is a choice of regular preventers. Let's go to budesonide. It says DPI. Right, that's the one I'm choosing. Now let's say I want to step up treatment and I want to give them an ICS and LABA combination inhaler. Let's scroll down. Pete, our pharmacist, says that Relvar is pretty good, and it says here dry powder, so let's choose that one. Finally, I promised you a bonus at the end. Here's a quick and easy switch that our CCG suggested that you can offer your patients to cut their carbon footprints in half. And this is based on a really cool document created by Dr. David McKelvey. It comes as an Excel spreadsheet, and if you go down to SABA, this gives you the indicative carbon footprint per 28 days of equivalent carbon dioxide of different inhalers. Now, if we go down to Ventolin, and a lot of patients are on Ventolin, it's 1,920. Now, an easy switch is just go to Salamol, which is 778. That's less than half. So not bad, huh? Right, that's it, guys. I hope that was informative. If you did find that useful, give me a thumbs up and like this video, and you can also leave a comment below. If you'd like to see more videos like these, please subscribe, and you can also email me directly. Otherwise, good luck.